Yo people, what is going on? Welcome back to another Keelgottime video, and today, because Keel's got some time, we're going to be reacting to the most disrespectful moments in 90-day fiance history. So this should be an interesting video, man. I'm excited for this one. But yeah, without further ado, Lego, jump straight into it. No trust, not saving no hoes, I ain't wearing no cape, more money, more pop, got niggas in the way, baby got that. Carry on, wait. Never falling for your love, that was what I like to tub, nigga never been a scrub.
His face.
Oh, already? Whoa.
To slapping her husband on national TV. These are the most disrespectful.
That was not a slap. That was not a slap. She balled that shit up. She went.
These are the most disrespectful moments that left viewers with their jaws on the floor in 90-Day Fiancé history, starting with a family dinner that turned into an absolute nightmare. Benny M was having what seemed like a normal conversation at a restaurant with his family and his fiancée Ariella. Everything seemed fine until his sister straight up accused Ariella of being the reason why Benny M wasn't happy anymore. This wasn't news to the siblings at all. They knew Benny M had been complaining about his fiancée behind her back for a
What language is that? Y'all know.
long time. And in their minds, it was definitely all Ariella's fault because she was constantly manipulating their brother.
She always manipulates him, you know?
They look like they're like Ethiopian, maybe Eritrean, like.
She always control him. She's control freak.
The sisters were genuinely worried about what would happen if Benny M actually moved to the US to be with Ariella. Would he become even more miserable?
And he always come and tell us like he's not happy. So we're really scared that what's gonna happen to Binyam after he left in US, because I don't trust her.
So they finally decided it was time for an intervention. They told Benny M that if he really considered himself part of their family, he needed to start being honest with them about what was going on. And not just him. Ariella needed to come clean too. Now here's the thing, Ariella couldn't understand a single word they were saying since they were speaking in their native language, but she could tell by their tone and body language that they were talking complete BS about her. But if you looked closely at Benny M's face during all this, you could see he wasn't exactly disagreeing with what his sisters were saying. When Ariella finally got fed up, she told the sisters that it wasn't her fault Benny M wasn't sharing things with his family.
Well, what is it though? Like, why do the men stay when they're clearly not like look at that, bro. That's a nigga, help me. That's what that face is. Sound was delayed for a second. Well, why do people stay? Like, must just be sex, isn't it?
No, him not telling you this has nothing to do with me. It's nothing to do with me at all. Until you can tell the truth that I never said anything to you about it, and I would never tell him not to tell his family. That would be up on so many levels. I would never do that.
That's when his sister tried a different approach, telling Ariella that she was family too and should feel comfortable explaining what the real problem was.
But you're also our family. You should tell us.
You guys are my family, I know, but you know, sometimes...
we are family, or you say something.
Ariella had reached her breaking point and confronted the sisters, saying they only came there to pick a fight with her. But the sisters insisted they just wanted the truth about why their brother was so unhappy all the time. Deep down, they already knew who was to blame, but they wanted to hear it straight from Ariella's mouth.
Listen, don't come here to fight with me, because the truth is
We're
that...
not coming to fight. Listen, we're not here to fight. First of all, you just tell us.
Yeah, that's not my fault. That has nothing to do with me. That's...
What happened next was just a complete back and forth battle. The sisters kept insisting they treated Ariella like family, and that she should respect that. But Ariella, she was absolutely done with their fake niceness and told them exactly how she felt.
Binyam's decision.
I don't care whose fault it is, but if you think you are family, you should tell us. You should tell us too.
Right, but
understand?
that's his decision.
Well, what is going on in this situation? Is anyone else just like a bit confused? Is this just sisters hating on the wife and wife just hating on the sisters? And why is this nigga not speaking up, bro? He needs to say something.
We treat you like a sister, but like
you don't treat me like a sister. You guys are really. If that's how you treat your sister, I want nothing to do with it.
She couldn't believe they had the nerve to claim they were being nice to her this whole time. And the fact that her fiance thought it was okay to not tell his family what was really going on, and instead let them put all the blame on her, that was just ridiculous and completely unfair.
To say that they've been nice to me is just a lie. It's just laughable to me that I should have told them because we have a good relationship. Vinny is an adult, and he ended up making a stupid decision not to tell his sisters. The fact that they blame me for his decision.
Not to tell them what? To
The
tell them
sisters kept
what?
pressuring Ariella more and more.
What is
And that's when
going on
the
with this
90 Day
nigga?
Fiance star said something that would trigger the most shocking moment of the entire scene.
Okay, I'm happy that I'm not gonna see you guys anymore. And you know what? I didn't marry. I'm not going to marry you guys. I'm marrying Binyam.
Really? That's what warranted that? Saying I'm not marrying you, I'm marrying your brother. Really? Out of everything, that?
This
Show
has
is
to be
so
one of the most
unserious.
disrespectful moments in the show's history. They actually thought it was acceptable to throw wine directly in Ariella's face and then just walk out of the restaurant like nothing happened.
Oh my God, I've never gotten alcohol through my face before. That's a new experience.
Feel nasty. Sticky.
Oh my God. I'm kind of in shock.
And if you thought family drama was bad, wait until you see what happened when cultural differences turn into personal attacks. Nick was having what seemed like a relaxed lunch with his fiancée Devon's family. Everything was going smoothly until Devon's aunt decided to ask him a loaded question about what he and his family thought about Americans.
So what do South Korean people think of Americans?
Greasy food and being fat.
Oh, buddy. Ah, buddy. Buddy. Ah, shit. I mean, I suppose he was telling the truth, but... yeah, there's a time and a place, though. There's a time and a place, bro. Yeah, nah. That was probably the worst
Oh
answer.
my.
What came out of his mouth
Oh
next
my.
was something none of them were prepared to hear. You could see the shock on everyone's faces. Nick quickly realized he might have said something offensive, so he tried to backtrack and explain that these weren't
You
his
know what, bro? He should have just said, like, oh, we think that y'all like, you know, y'all like your, like, very strong patriotism. That's what I would have said. I would have said, yeah, y'all got very strong, like, patriotism. Like, you really ride out for your country. That's what we think.
personal thoughts.
I don't think that way.
Yes,
but
he does.
people in Korea think that way. No offense.
When Devon and her father tried to explain that unhealthy food was actually cheaper and more convenient in America because of drive-thrus and fast food culture, Nick decided to double down with a completely inappropriate nickname for his fiancée.
You are lazy, so you always get the fast food for lunch. No wonder you're piggy.
Her parents knew their
I remember a couple videos back, well, more than a couple, but I was saying, like, I think certain men need actual training before they, like, go and are put in certain situations. Situations like this, Donnie needed training, bro. Oh my gosh.
daughter well enough to see that even though Devon was trying to act like it didn't bother
And then also, why is the dad trying to make excuses for fast food culture? Nigga, it's still unhealthy. You're still digging yourself an early grave.
her, Nick's comments were hitting a nerve. This was something she had struggled with her entire life.
One sec, yo. I'm like... Is that less? 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 I don't know. I'm like really hearing... I'm hearing myself echo. So... One sec. I just want to... Alright, guys. It's not... It is echoing. I think it's just this mic, but on the video it's not. Like I can hear myself. Like as I speak, I can hear it echo back to myself because of the mic. But on the video it's fine. So y'all should be good. Apologies. Let's continue.
The Piggy nickname is something that has been a very long, ongoing battle that I've very much given up on.
But that was nothing compared to what happened when someone decided to give their partner a gift. Ed and Rose had gone on what was supposed to be a romantic trip together to spend some quality time alone. Nobody could have predicted the disaster that was about to unfold. Ed had brought some gifts for his fiance, including lingerie that clearly made Rose uncomfortable from the moment she saw it.
When Ed gave me a lingerie, I feel shocked because I don't know how to wear it. Because this is the first time to say it like this.
But when he mentioned that the next gift was going to be less romantic, Rose had no idea what was coming next.
So, this is going to be less romantic?
Less romantic.
You could see the
than
confusion in her
lingerie.
eyes. She definitely wasn't expecting that kind of gift. But that confusion quickly turned to pure disgust when Ed decided to explain his reasoning.
So this is mouthwash. And I got you a cute toothbrush. This your breath is not pretty.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And it's trying to do the whole like she don't speak English, so don't use filler words. Like, oh dude.
Can you imagine?
Sticking
He actually
himself a
told her he
grave.
noticed her breath when they were at the airport and had been hesitating to bring it up. He should have just kept his mouth shut and saved everyone the embarrassment.
One of the first things I noticed, even at the airport, was her breath, but I didn't know how to bring it up. And I don't think she realizes it, but I do.
He tried to frame it as concern for her health, saying he was worried she might get sick if her mouth developed diseases. But there was absolutely no way to spin this. He had completely disrespected and humiliated her.
And then I got you good
On live
toothpaste.
TV as well.
Okay.
Do you know that my concern is your
face.
health? Because if you get disease in your mouth, it goes to your heart. You could get sick.
Rose was obviously hurt and devastated by his actions. You could see the pain written all over her face as she tried to process what had just happened. Speaking of shocking moments, let's revisit one of the most jaw-dropping tell-all incidents in the show's history. The chaos started when Michael's Aunt Lydia joined the tell-all show via video call. She was trying to be supportive, telling Angela that she didn't need surgery to look sexy or beautiful for Michael because he already loved her exactly as she was. But Angela took this the completely wrong way and got defensive.
Jeez. Shit, she's missing a few.
Already loved her
teeth, innit?
exactly as she was, but Angela took this the completely wrong way.
Like, all of here is just not there. Bruh. She got the granny neck.
And got defensive, bringing up
this
how
ain't
Michael's
looking good.
family had previously confronted her about not being able to have babies. Things took a dangerous turn when Michael made the mistake of telling his wife to let his aunt speak. Oh boy, he definitely shouldn't have said that.
Shut your mouth. You always do this. This is what he does when she's on the phone.
No,
Didn't your brother tell you to tell her to stay out of our business?
The drama kept escalating as Angela went after Lydia for supposedly sticking her nose in everyone's business. Meanwhile, the other cast members were watching this unfold with a mixture of shock and entertainment.
Don't point your finger at me.
And don't do that
I
to me
have
too.
put up with you. I have gave you
Don't
more
do that to
respect
me
than
too.
you deserve. You will not
Yes, I
tell
deserve
my
your respect
husband
because
what to
in
do.
this woman's
You
family,
make
in this
me and
woman's
him
house,
fight.
I came there before you.
But here's what made everything 10 times worse. Michael wasn't defending his wife at all.
Bro, what happened to her? And what is this build? Bruh. What is this build? That is ridiculous. Michael, really? Really?
Instead, he was
Jeez.
actually supporting his aunt's position. You know that's exactly the moment when Angela loses all control and lashes
Oh my gosh. Not in the one piece. Not in the. Oh my gosh.
out at everyone in sight.
Michael, you grow a balls today and stand up for me and tell her to stay out of our business, or you can go and I'll go right again.
You can see that's exactly where this woman is headed. Is this her daughter? This is her protege. That's exactly where she's headed.
Bitch.
Go and sit. Out of respect for your husband.
I respect you. You better respect me.
And that's when Angela did something that shocked everyone in the studio and viewers at home. She not only has a verbal outburst, she actually flashed Michael's aunt. Not once, but twice.
That is my husband, and there's nothing you can do about it, and you won't do about it. You mind your own business, you will not tell my husband what to do. These brand new...
Stop it. What's all this now?
How do you like that now? You want to listen to her? I'll serve everybody in here my...
Everyone at the tell-all was absolutely stunned. Their jaws were literally on the floor as Angela stormed off the stage like nothing had happened. Moving on to some serious disrespect. Natalie was clearly annoyed with her husband Mike about something, so when he tried to get affectionate with her, she immediately shut him down and told him to stay away.
The rice is done, we're almost ready.
Touch me.
We're almost
you don't
ready.
respect me. And you're drunk. Oh my God, I'm scared of you.
But she didn't stop there. This woman thought it was perfectly acceptable to disrespect her husband by calling him something absolutely terrible.
Whoa.
Low-class drunk man.
Whoa. How respectful.
Whatever.
You are so respectful, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
This wasn't even the first.
She called him a low-class drunk man. I suppose there's a lot worse things out there that I've heard people being called, especially by their partners. Well, that's light. Take that on the chin, dude.
First time she had used this insult. She constantly called him by this degrading name, and Mike was getting sick and tired of it.
She's always calling low class. Like, what is this low class stuff? Like, I don't understand it.
He genuinely couldn't understand why she...
Bro, I think we all know. We all understand, bro. Where she's from, how she talks, bro. Things got money, bro. Them white Europe boys over from Serbia or wherever the fuck she been fucking with, they have money, bro. They have money, bro. She understands class. She's like, you got high class and you got low class. There is no middle class. Because he would be considered middle class, I'm guessing, from the house and shit he living in, middle to high class. But he's like, nah. You ain't got 100 rats you can just pull out and show me right now? Nigga, you low class. Small ass kitchen, fam.
Always reacted so negatively to everything and acted like everything about him and his lifestyle was beneath her. That kind of attitude would definitely hurt anyone's pride and self-esteem. She started going off about how she didn't like his behavior and how he went to bars.
It's the way you act. Like, I don't know, you go to bars, you like this life.
When do I go to bars?
Like, I tell you.
Now I'm curious. Now you got my full attention. Please explain this to me with your high IQ.
She could dish out the insults all day long, but when he turned the tables on her, she claimed she couldn't accept his attitude. The hypocrisy was unreal. When she brought up the low-class insult again, Mike had finally reached his limit and decided to give her a taste of her own medicine.
Right.
Well, I
don't know what kind of relationship and who was your ex-wife. She probably also this class. And strange stuff.
Natalie, you talk about this.
It's not about
you talk
me.
about this class. What class do you fit in? What are you doing? You're on a pedestal up here. Why do you put yourself on a pedestal? What makes you better than anyone else? You say everyone's low class and this and this. What makes you better? Tell me. You. What makes you better than anyone?
That comeback was like a slap in the face after all the disrespect she had shown him earlier. But wait, the next moment gets even more dramatic. Anfisa decided to take her relationship with her husband to the next level by dragging him to get a post-nuptial agreement. When the counselor asked what was making her hesitant about marrying him, her answer was brutally honest.
He's hiding something.
In her mind, her fiance was supposed to be completely transparent about all his legal matters, especially his finances. That was one of—
Ma'am. Actually, no, I can't even do that. If she's getting married, then I understand still. Nah, bro. I was gonna get on her ass, y'all. I was gonna get on her ass. Nah, to be fair, if you get married, I would want to know my partner's... Actually, I'm the man, so... maybe not so much. But as a woman, I would see why I'd want to know, like... yo, how much money does my man have? Like, are we gonna be afloat? Like, are we gonna be good? I can see that.
One of the main things preventing her from walking down the aisle, because let's be real, everyone knew this woman was all about the money. But she actually said she deserved more than 50% of everything if they ever got divorced. Not just half, but everything. The counselors decided to leave the room.
And he hears this and it's like, yeah, I'm still gonna marry this girl. I'm still gonna marry this girl. Like, yeah, we're gonna be together for life. Nigga, she's premeditating your divorce in your face. Talk about, yeah, I'ma find a way, bitch, to take more than 50% from your bitch ass. Bro, and watch, this nigga still gonna go ahead and marry her because he ain't never had no fine shit like that in his life, bro.
So the couple could have a private
Sad
conversation
times.
about their issues. But that's when things took a violent turn. George was...
Whoa. Whoa, what? What? 100,000? 100,000? How much is the reasonable price for a wedding ring? For a wedding ring? I'll pay a couple bags. I'm not paying more than like I'm not paying more than like 3 grand. And that's for both rings. That's for both rings. I'm not really paying more than 3 grand. I'll be so real.
But that's when things took a violent turn. George was getting genuinely worried about his fiance's behavior and realized he needed to be very careful around her. But when he suggested she was too young and immature to understand all the legal complexities, that comment triggered something in Anfisa, and she slapped her husband within seconds.
Slap her back. I'm joking, don't hit women, y'all.
While physically attacking your partner on national television is never the right response, the next family drama went completely off the rails. Chantel's family had invited her fiancé Pedro and his troublesome sister Nicole over for dinner, and Chantel was already worried about how it would go. A few days earlier, when her sister-in-law had arrived, Nicole had done something that was completely disrespectful in Chantel and her brother's opinion.
When I left the house this morning to go to school, I closed the door behind me. Nicole yelled, "Thank God," and started clapping her hands.
Even her brother River thought inviting Pedro's family for dinner was a terrible idea. It was obvious that if Nicole didn't respect his sister, there was no way she would show respect to the rest of the family.
Pedro and Nicole coming over, I think it's a bad idea because obviously they don't respect my sister. So I don't know if they're gonna respect us at the dinner table.
After keeping Chantel and her family waiting, Pedro and Nicole finally showed up. The moment they walked through the door, you could feel the tension in the room getting thick.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Who's who? Bro, this confusing.
Welcome to our...
So this is is this Chantel? Chantel's the girlfriend, right?
home.
Hola, Pedro.
We're so glad you came.
Pedro could sense the hostile atmosphere and knew that Chantel's family had negative opinions about both him and his family.
Every time I'm around the family Chantel, these people thinking wrong about me, wrong about my family. So I'm so nervous about tonight. But Chantal thinking I put my sister first than my wife. And I want to prove that I love Chantal.
Nicole had a different perspective on the accusations against her. She claimed she genuinely wanted to talk to the family and even
So Nicole is the sister. That's Pedro's sister, Nicole. Okay.
complimented Chantel's mother on the delicious food. But even this simple gesture seemed suspicious to the entire family.
Me siento muy contenta de poder cenar con ustedes.
What is status?
He say, I'm so happy because I dinner with you.
Chantel thought the whole thing was ridiculous and believed Nicole was being fake as usual, just putting on a show in front of her family.
I'm being a bigger person and trying to get along with Nicole, but I feel like she's definitely putting on a show and being fake in front of my family.
Things escalated dramatically when Chantel's mother asked about how Nicole and Chantel got along while living in the same apartment. This question caught Nicole completely off guard.
Nicole, how do you and Chantal get along in the apartamente?
What? So they all live together as well. So he lives. Pedro is a confusing motherfucker, bro. Y'all tell me in the comments. I'm from this. I'm getting Pedro lives with his sister and his wife. Chantal is his wife. Nicole is his sister, and they be going at it. And they all live together. That's what I'm hearing.
Bien.
Why do they all live together, bro? What?
¿Es good?
Es good.
Muy bien.
Muy bien.
Me he sentido bien. Muy contenta.
Contenta?
Oh, you're good. What about the couch? How was the couch?
Chantel's mother wasn't buying it and was about to confront Nicole directly, but she stopped when Pedro finally spoke up and turned on his own fiance instead.
Baby, why are you telling the problem we have in the apartment with my sister?
Pedro thought Chantel should only focus on him and that her family shouldn't have any concerns about his sister, because that would only lead to one thing.
I feel like very sad and very angry at the same time because you know what your family think about me, what your family thinking about my sister. It's only put more fire in the situation.
His fears became reality in the next moment when Chantel's mother confronted his sister again, and Nicole's response was the fuel that ignited the fire.
Chantel tells us that you, when she left out the door, said good and
Thank God.
Thank God. Para.
Oh, so this is Pedro's sister in the white. That's Chantel. This is Chantel's family. Chantel's dating Pedro. But these three all live together.
Sí. Sí.
¿De qué ella habla? Yo no hice eso.
Pedro needs to sort this shit
Yo
out.
no hice eso. Fue un malentendido.
She say this is the misunderstanding.
Nicole completely denied ever saying what she was accused of and tried to make it seem like Chantel was the one lying about the entire situation.
What's she saying?
I don't know what the she said.
What she saying before?
No sé qué ella dice.
You lied.
No, I didn't. You are lying.
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
Nicole, if you're lying.
It's okay.
Someone ever accuse me, bro. That's how I'm gonna do it. No. No. That's how we doing it, bro.
Okay,
No.
Okay, you can move the chair.
And when Pedro asked his wife to move her chair so he could talk to his sister better, Chantel's mother intervened and stopped her.
Okay, you can move the chair. You can put.
No, she's not going to. She's going to sit there.
That's when Pedro made the huge mistake of disrespecting his mother-in-law by pointing his finger at her. The family dinner instantly turned into a brawl when River started cursing at Pedro.
Hey, what you say? Shut up. What you say?
Whoa. Pedro, whoa. Whoa. Don't be flashing off on him like that. And Lil Bro need to calm down. Talk about what you say, nigga. Bro. Damn. Pedro ain't even a nigga. Bro. Everyone's getting so heated.
The family dinner instantly turned into a brawl when River started cursing at Pedro.
Hey, what you say? Shut up. What you say? What you talking about?
You think Pedro ain't on that, bro? You think Pedro ain't on that, bro? Niggas wearing the tight ass button-up shirt, bro. Pedro's on that. Pedro's on that, bro.
What you say? What you talking about?
The next several seconds were just pure chaos with everyone
yeah.
throwing punches at each other.
Go on, Pedro. Fuck him up. Mama on the floor and shit. Whoa, the mirror. Hold up. Yeah, let's get big girl out the way now. Let's get big girl out the way.
What's up? What's up? Hey, really? Settle down.
Kick the food and shit. You got your missus crying now. You see? Yeah, nah. Chantal, I think after this you need to go ahead and let that nigga Pedro go. Go ahead and let that nigga Pedro go, bro. Your family clearly y'all don't mesh. So it's cool. He can be a sneaky link. Hold up. He can be that toxic ex that you go back to sometimes, you know.
You do that.
Chantal was crying hysterically because her husband and his sister had seriously hurt her brother, and she went after them to confront them about their actions.
What the? Why the did he get up and try to fight my brother? What the is all this? Yorion, ¿por qué tú lo atacaste?
Tranquila.
No más. Immigration para ti. Immigration para Nicole.
Get inside. Get
So they're gonna call immigration.
You gotta get in the house. What the hell? Inside the house. What?
Please come inside.
Not only had they destroyed family relationships, but it looked like Pedro and his sister had just ruined their chances of getting immigration status.
Pedro y Nicole y está muy malo para mi familia.
Chantal was starting to question what kind of person she had married. She felt like both Nicole and Pedro had planned to attack her brother because no one had ever put their hands on her family before.
Nah. Sorry. First of all, this nigga shouldn't have hyped up anyway. I respect it. That's little bro. Ride out for him. But he should have kept his mouth shut. Realistically. He have no parts in this to say nothing. And then your family was getting on Pedro's ass. His sister may be a little deviant, yeah, but the way y'all was getting on that man's ass, bro. Telling him, no, she's not finna move so you can talk to her. She's gonna sit right there. Like, if anything, that's kind of disrespectful from mama. Kind of. I think everyone's kind of in the wrong here, not gonna lie.
Like, my husband and his sister planned to attack my brother, and nobody puts their
Like, they didn't plan to do that, miss. They did not plan to do that.
hands on my family.
River tried to explain what had triggered the fight, but what made it even worse was that Nicole had no reason to jump into the
See, he started flashing and then smacked the big ass light, the big ass IKEA light, fam. I got probably go buy a new thing.
Physical altercation, and to make matters worse, she actually bit Chantel's brother in the face.
Pedro started talking to you guys and was like, he was like, shut up.
Yeah, he was
and then so I said, chill, bro. I said, chill. Don't be there. And he stood.
You didn't say chill. You said shut the fuck up, nigga. You did not say chill, bro. No. We got it on live footage, mate.
I stood up.
Look at this.
But see, this is
lipstick.
Yeah, she jumped and bit him. Pedro didn't really hit him. And there's lipstick.
I can't
Bit
believe
him?
everything that happened tonight.
At the end of the day, Chantel's final response said it all.
Pedro definitely did the worst thing he could possibly do to my family.
But
Yeah, what if you straight up Blick and shot your brother? Would that be better? Bro.
Family drama wasn't the only toxic thing happening. Azan took his fiancée Nicole to the gym with him, sharing that he would love to work at a gym again if he got the chance. But his focus quickly shifted to Nicole and her body, leading to some of the most disrespectful and hurtful moments caught on camera.
You promised me that you're gonna change and go to gym and eat healthy.
But I would try. It's not as easy as you think it is.
Yeah, you gotta give her like a good year, bro. Damn, don't. Impatient ass nigga, bro. You gotta work with her, give her some time, shit.
Started with light exercises and asked her to follow along. He genuinely believed it would be perfect for both of them if they worked out together.
Yeah.
Firstly, you have to warm your body,
Bro,
okay?
my team leader, he's like an ex-bodybuilder. He was He was just telling me the other day, like, about all the milestones he was hitting in the gym and that before he having tore up his shoulder. And his wife was, like, on it too, lifting. Them two would go together to the gym, like, put in their work and stuff. And I was like to him, bro, that's sick, man. Like, I'd love to do that with a girl. I really find a girl that, like, just loves to go gym and shit. I was like, a couple that lives together, stays together, fam.
Okay.
And they got like 2 sons, and they've now started up in the gym, bro. And obviously, because of the parents' genetics, the sons just got wham quick. So it's like, yeah, it's mad.
Stay here and do as I do.
Good to have a healthy family.
Look at me.
No, I don't want to.
No, do it. Come on, honey, you should do it. Just try.
I don't have the right bra.
Anyway, it's okay. Just do it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. 3, 4, 5.
The next few minutes were all about him guiding her through various workouts and exercises.
That's why you feel like it's very hard. It's not that hard. Okay? It's cool. Please do it. For me and me. Okay?
And for myself.
And for yourself. This is the first step.
But Azan was completely focused on how Nicole would look once she lost weight in the future, and how much more he would love her then. This comment completely changed Nicole's perspective.
Oh boy. I was like, this don't seem that bad. I mean, you know, she knows she's on the plus side. He knows she's on the plus side. We know she's on the plus side. They're getting their little workout in. But now he starts saying, I'll love you better when you're skinny.
On their relationship.
I want to be healthy, but I don't think I need to change myself for a man for him to love me. Because if he loves me, he should love me for who I am.
He didn't feel ashamed at all and had the audacity to say this directly to Nicole's face. He didn't realize he was completely destroying her self-esteem and confidence.
There's some stuff I wanted to change up, like to go to gym and like to not be lazy. And
I'm not lazy.
sometimes you are.
Do you know what you're asking of me right now?
I'm what?
Do you know what you're asking from me right now?
To go to gym and be healthy, and that's what I'm asking. If that doesn't happen, I'm not sure that I'm going to America.
But the man didn't stop there. He went even further by admitting that he was only half attracted to his fiancée as she was.
To Nicole, but it's not like, just like, for example, 55%. Because I always want my wife to go to the gym with me and be healthy.
Bro started off so good, and now it's just, it keeps digging himself a grave. Keeps digging further down, bro. Talk about you're only 55% attracted. Bro, what? What?
But are you attracted to me no matter what?
I love you, just please go to the gym together.
But are you attracted to me no matter what?
Yeah, exactly.
And then there was the family that thought their son was a personal ATM. Oswelu was having dinner with his family when things started off badly because his mother immediately asked for money. The frustration and tension between the couple was obvious. They were completely done with this constant pressure.
Well, I don't really know what Oswelu told you guys, but we don't really have anything extra. He's working part-time. I stay at home. Because if we don't have money to give, where is that going to come from?
But instead of understanding their situation, his family confronted him about working more hours and helping them out financially.
So if you want to be a man, why don't you work full-time? So you can be able to help your little family and back home, you know?
Oswelu explained his struggles to them, how he was applying for different jobs but wasn't getting any responses from potential employers.
I try. We send my application somewhere, like everywhere in where we live, and it's really hard because for me, I still love you.
Yeah, that bro, they do not give a fuck. Jesus! They don't give a single fuck, bro. They're waiting for that check to hit. That's all they're waiting, especially this one.
Guys.
Oswelu was under enormous pressure because his mother's demands for money never seemed to end. And it wasn't just his immediate family. He was also expected to send money to other relatives. But he knew what his first priority should be.
Also, bro, what is this with, like... Bro, grown ass men, fam. Say no. Shit, say no. I do. I do. Bro, there's been times my dad hasn't just asked me for money, and I'm like, yeah, nah. I know I got it, but nah. Nah, this mine's still. Bro, you can say no, it's okay. Your money is yours, bro. Put that to your wife and your kid, fam. They've been living their lives. They're grown. I don't know. It's probably a culture thing back home for the men to be just making pure bread, taking care of the family. But shit, if you ain't got it like that, nigga, say no. Say no. Family or not family. Like, at the end of the day, you're the only one that's gonna live your life. They're still gonna go and live their life, getting their little money from wherever they get it from. That's not, because clearly they're still managing to live without you sending them however much you usually do. So yeah, man, y'all learn to say no.
I know that my family is very disappointed, but I want to support my wife and also the boys. We don't have really much money.
Got 2 sons.
One day, maybe if I have a lot of money to send to my family, but for now, I need to take care of my wife and the boys first.
What his mother said next was truly disappointing, revealing her mindset when she suggested taking money from her own granddaughter.
Where's your mind? Where is your mind now? Danny and his parents have a lot of money. They will take care of the kids.
I don't want to ask Kalani's parents. They help a lot. But I don't want them to support everything.
Then his sister decided to give a lecture about how they were supposed to send money to their parents no matter what their financial situation was.
Back home, we gotta put our parents first no matter we're married. We're supposed to...
Oh, so you got them right. Oh, you got it. That's what you're telling me. Oh, you got it this time. This year, you got it. Oh, say no more.
Take care of them.
The fuck? Bro, I dashed that food in the face. You nigga, get the fuck out my face, bro. Talking about what we supposed to do. Bitch, where's your half? Where's your half then? Let me see the bread.
And money no matter what.
But what Kalani said next completely shut down Asuelu's sister.
Well, do you send money home?
It's not of your business.
It is.
Oh my gosh.
We are asking my son. Just leave my daughter alone.
Yeah.
They really thought it was acceptable to pressure Asuelu and his wife while the other siblings never contributed any money to their parents? Why was this financial burden only falling on Asuelu's shoulders? And finally, let's end with one of the most...
I can't lie, bro. As soon as I found out that, like, my family... It wouldn't even get to this point, like, where we were doing some sit down, bro. As soon as I found out, like, I'm sending loads and loads of bread and my sister's just keeping her money and they ain't bothering her, asking her for shit, fam. Nigga, fuck that. Y'all not my family no more. Straight up. I don't give a fuck. I'm gone. Y'all never gonna hear from me again.
Iconic moments of pure chaos and cake-related revenge. Michael kept trying to make sure that his Angie would forgive him and they would get back together. This time, Angela was at the salon talking about her relationship problems while the hairstylist was doing her braids. Michael showed up with a cake, thinking he could work things out. In his mind, the cake strategy was absolutely foolproof because Angela loved cake and would melt just like she had before.
Oh my God.
Angela yelled that she...
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what we just watched.
She didn't want to see him or even argue with him anymore. Even the beauticians told him to leave before things got even worse. When Angela stepped out of the salon, the whole scene completely flipped. And what Angela did next was truly something...
Oh, they're up in Africa with it. They're in this nigga's hometown.
To witness.
That's not gonna work this time. Please. No, Michael, that's not gonna work. I'm embarrassed that you come up here. I'm already upset.
Sorry.
No, you're not sorry. There's your cake, Michael. That doesn't work this time.
Michael was completely devastated as he explained how wild his fiancée had become. Not only had she thrown his clothes into the hallway, but she had even made him sleep in his car. And now she had shoved cake right in his face.
Yeah, let's go ahead and send some prayers for Michael, bro. I don't know what he sees in there, but let's hope this boy gets set free. Anyway, y'all, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Videos dropping every single day, 5:15 UK time. So make sure you pull up tomorrow, because I'll see you then. And yeah, go binge the rest of the channel. Peace, love, and prosperity. We gone.